Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Caterpillar 420D. The serial number of this particular machine, come in closer, thanks, is the full serial number is CAT0420. D like David, T like Tom, F like Frank, D like David, P like Paul, 2412. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days is well over $110,000. I hadn't priced them out in a while, so I'm not real sure. This machine currently has 4,768 hours on it. It weighs 16,000 pounds. The widest point are the tires in the bucket. They're about the same. They're 7'5" inches. The tallest point is the top of that cab at 9'1" inches. Transportation length from the end of that stick all the way to the front of the cutting edge when it's in transport profile is 23 feet. Comparable machines are like a John Deere 310, maybe a Case 580. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. We're far enough from the ocean, and we're 300 miles from the ocean, and we don't get any snow. So just about every machine we purchase comes from about 30 different large, well-organized contractors and municipalities here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This particular backhoe had a conscientious maintenance manager that had an excellent maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as all of our customers, have been happy with the machines that we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and then I go out and I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, this machine is a four-wheel drive machine. Does it have a true battery disconnect tank?
No, but the battery's over there in that box.
I think it's got a 12-volt outlet in the cab. Maybe not. So it's a plain Jane four-wheel drive machine. As far as the engine goes, this is a Cat 3054T. It's an 85 horsepower engine. It's got a 34-gallon tank, which will give you 12 to 16 hours depending on operation. All the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. Transmission runs through all the gears 1 through 4 without hesitation. Top speed is 20 miles per hour in forward and reverse. As you can see, the tires here, they're about 95%. There's no cuts on the tires. These rear tires are, what are they, 19.5s? I'm pretty sure they're 19.5 25s. And then the front tires are 12.5 80/18. All the tires match. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. There's no deflection in that articulation joint there for the backhoe. You can see here these teeth are probably, if you were to average them, are probably about 85%. The cutting edge on the front is 100%. It's just been turned. As far as this, the excavator bucket, this is a 24-inch bucket. It's 3 foot 10 inches high, and it's 24 inches deep. Probably about a 1/4 yard bucket deep. The maximum dig depth on this machine is 14.5 feet. The maximum reach at ground level from this swivel point right here is 18.5 feet. Maximum dig height is 12 feet. Breakout force on this backhoe is 14,700 pounds. The loader bucket,
Hold on. Hold on, you got the lock off.
I was just gonna let it roll down.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna lower it.
This cutting edge is about 100% on this side here. So that's where I was going to show you. The width of this bucket is 7 foot 5 inches. The height is 3 feet. And the depth is 34 inches. I'd rate this about a 1 cubic yard bucket. The breakout, the hinge pin on this bucket up here is 11 foot, like if you were dumping into a dumpster. The breakout force on this loader is 10,000 pounds. The lifting capacity on the front end of this loader is 6,400 pounds. We're going to run it in the next clip. Okay, so this is the inside of the cab. The hour meter's reading is showing 4768.4. This is your seat here. And this is your four-wheel drive selector switch. I think this is your hazards, your lights. Maybe that's your hazards, and these are your work lamps. There's your instrument panel. Everything works as far as the gauges and whatnot. There's your RPM, engine RPM. Joystick, stabilizers.